What's up? What's up? Hi, Coco Critics. This is season 4. Yay! Meow, meow, meow. Wonderland, are you listening? I am so excited about this episode, episode 1, the premiere, the debut, the launch, whatever you want to call it, for Hot Cocoa Critics. And I have a very special guest. I'm so excited to have her. I'm geeked. Look, y'all never seen this many of my teeth at once, ever. Okay. Ah! Miss Malbright, 1987. I would like to welcome Miss Arlieta Hall to the show. Yay!
Yay! What's up, y'all? It's gonna be a nice little treat today.
And look, all the way in Chicago, Illinois is where she is. And so it's ironic because I'm in Texas, as we all know. She has on no sleeves, and we know it's cold up there.
Freezing.
Meanwhile, I'm in a sweatshirt because we got a little bit of cold. We think it's cold today at 50 degrees. We're like, oh, break out mama's fur.
We have snow on the ground, but this is the only pink thing that I had that matched these words. And I was like, you know what? You can be slick, but I do have the heater right here.
Oh, she got the heater. She got the heater. Now look, you have snow on the ground. We have boots on the ground here in
Come
Houston.
on.
Where my fans at?
Okay, where my snow brush at?
I feel like we have a remix on the rise.
Yes.
I just know we have a remix on the rise. And I also wore, because when we spoke earlier, you said you're gonna wear your little Santa hat. So I wore my Santa hat to match your swag. And then I said, what are we? Two black girls, Santa hats. I have a sweatshirt that embodies our spirit.
Come on,
Isn't she
sweatshirt with the
cute?
fro. Isn't she lovely? Christmas girl. Do, 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 do. I love Afro Sister. Yes,
Look,
bring us
I was
together.
like, and this is a Timu, and I
That's a
have
good
worn her,
buy.
and I have worn her 3 times.
Come on, Timo, three times, third time's a charm for the first
Because
episode.
you never know. Because you never know.
You never know.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, so we were talking a little bit earlier. You mentioned tree, Christmas tree. So you're gonna get your tree soon. Is this
Yes.
like, do you feel like you're on time with the tree? Are you a little late this year? You a little early? And what kind of tree do you get, like artificial and re or real? I want to know.
I'm going to go get a real tree, a
Mm-hmm.
nice little real one, and I think I'm a little, I guess for the American culture, I may be a little late because I saw people with
Yeah.
theirs flipped up day after Thanksgiving. I mean, drove past, and I was impressed. Chicago don't
Wow.
play because we get the actual. It looks like Christmas, so they do not
Yeah.
mess around. So I
Yeah.
may be a pinch late, but I'm going this weekend. I'm picking out a nice little real tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I had that little, put some garland on it. I've collected some. You know how we collect the little
We collect.
we collect, what are those the ornaments. We love a ornament
Oh,
from somewhere.
yes.
So I'm gonna use
Yes.
my collected ones. I probably got a few. So I'm gonna order
Yep.
some
Yes.
and I'm gonna figure out what kind of tree me. It's me, my sister, and my mother. What flavor we going for? Because it's 2025. We probably can order some black girl magic for the tree now.
You could probably get an ornament of exactly this.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I would like to have and see my sister a Pisces, we'll have a nice proud tree that represents black
Oh,
people
a black tree
with a
for a
fro. And I'll be
black
like,
Christmas.
a black Christmas.
Oh, black. We black. Look, and that's why the show is called Hot Cocoa Critics. Actually, I wanted to
Hmm.
let you know because we talk about like black Christmas movies is the focus. We're
Yes.
branching out. We'll talk about that later. But this is about, Christmas for the longest. We weren't really represented at all. And
No.
I know I do a fake tree, but
Hmm.
outside of my tree, I want to see real stories.
Yes.
It's such a cheesy segue, but it's the truth.
But I like
Um,
that.
yeah, I mean, it's really the truth. Like, we want to see real stories. And, with Christmas, it's difficult. Like, I know I asked you that question because I was really sincerely wondering, do you feel on time for Christmas? Because I feel behind every year. It feels like I'm further and further behind on getting started with the Christmas spirit.
Yes.
And like for instance, when you go into the store and it's like what Labor Day, but you already see Halloween decorations. Then Halloween comes and it's like bump Thanksgiving, we're going right to Christmas. And you're like, but wait,
Right.
I'm not a big Halloween girl, but it is my buffer.
It is. It's like I needed to slow down a little bit, and then Christmas always just comes, and then you like,
hmm
oh. And because I'm
hmm
a I'm a Christmas baby, so like my
When's your
birthday is the 20
birthday?
December 29th. Yes. So it's like
Happy
Christmas
early
out.
birthday.
Thank you. So it's like when Christmas comes, it's like then it's my birthday, then it's New Year's, then it's a new year. Then I'm like,
Like you
whoa.
get jumped by
Yeah, and my birthday is like in the middle, which I love. It's like in the middle of like celebration, but people are
Yeah,
focused on Christmas or New Year. So it's like they be looking at me like, huh?
girl.
So it's like I'm happy my mother and father like gave me my separate gifts. Like I always got a
Hmm.
Christmas and birthday gifts, but I feel
Yeah,
like it is just so fast and I'm behind. But as long as I get a tree up there,
that's it.
that's it. It
That's
may not
it.
have a gift under there, but it's gonna be a tree.
You are the gift, so lay under it.
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, I'm gonna get that. I'm one thing at a time, and it will
One
be
thing
up.
at a time.
It
But
will
it
be
will
up,
be up.
and it'll be up a little bit past New Year's too. Because I didn't just if I'm late, it's gonna stay up a
Yeah.
little too.
Yes. Get your full 30 days worth. That's all I'm saying. Get your
Thank you.
full 30 days. Get your full 30 days. I don't take mine down before the 5th. I think there's some significance to it. Somebody told me last year what, but that's just always my family never took the
Hmm.
tree down before the 5th of January.
Hmm. Okay, I'm
Just
gonna
leave
do
it
that.
up.
We'll be taking it down by the first.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean after the
Give me a
5th, I
little
mean,
deadline.
yeah, and then after that it's like whenever. But my mother's birthday is December 19th.
Happy
Mm-hmm.
early birthday.
And then my husband is next week. It's on the 10th. So
Happy early birthday. Okay, you got some December people. There's
so I
some love around
understand your
you.
plight. I understand your plight. I understand how people are focused on the holiday or New Year's, but not you. But also the cool thing is everybody's just kind of in the fa la 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 mode.
Yes.
So it feels like I would assume everybody's gathering around anyway. And then you
Hmm.
can just kind of be like, hey, kick back at my house, or hey, we're gonna go do happy hour over here real quick. And people are around to just kind of
Yes.
jump
And
in.
yes, and because it's the holidays, they ready to go out. Unlike,
Yes.
when it's first get cold, people like, I don't know, but it's the holidays. They're like, we're
Mhm.
outside anyway. We're gonna go. I've got a ugly sweater. You know what I mean? So I'm like, and I'm doing something. Like this year, I'm
Right.
having a comedy show right in between. I'm like, you don't
Love
want to
it.
laugh? You don't want to laugh? You know
Mm.
you need this laugh
You
as
know
the
you need
year
it.
closes.
And that's the thing too. Look, I at the top of this said we're just two ladies in Santa hats. We are two comedians in Santa hats, to be
Yes.
clear.
Two people that joke a lot and no, I ain't
We
the
do.
joker.
So it's
We
gonna
are
get
the jokers
silly.
though.
The jester.
Yes.
Um, so it's gonna get real silly. I will also say before we get started, there are a couple of little things I want to tell you about as far as the show goes, since this is your first and hopefully first of many appearances on this show, because I'm
Yes.
already loving the vibes.
Hmm.
Um, okay, so the show's called Hot Cocoa Critics, but it's spelled like haute couture, like fashion. There's a few reasons for
Yes.
that. The main reason is with the Black Christmas movies that we're watching, I want us to pay attention to the budget. Was there a hair budget for glam? Was the makeup slamming? Like the movie could have been terrible, but you could have said, but I now want that one hairstyle on the main character, main female
Yes.
character. Or were the fashions, on point? So that's one of the things. I love fashion. I like, the glitz, the glam. But also it's important to notice, and I do this, this is not, I didn't ask you to do this. I listen for hot cocoa being mentioned in the movie. So
Oh.
and I mark it. I mark how soon it takes for them to solve a problem with hot cocoa.
Hmm. Because it is a
Because
holiday movie.
It's a holiday movie, and how this all kind of started really quickly, I'll tell you, and I do this always on the first episode, is me and my bestie would always watch like the Lifetime Christmas movies and Hallmark, and we would look for like the Tatiana Ali's and the Keisha Knight Pulliam movies. And the premise, lady in a big city goes home for a small town reason, to save the town with a Christmas cookie or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
whenever they would have tension or have an issue, they would say, "Oh, I know what you need. You need a peppermint hot chocolate." And we used to roll our eyes like, that is not a solution. Get that girl a glass of wine.
It's not, but hot cocoa does something in the wintertime and hot apple cider where you can't do nothing but just sit and just drink that.
Exactly. So, couple things. Okay, couple fun things that I'm going to introduce to you. But first, the scoring system. So the scoring system is peppermint hot chocolates.
Hmm.
It's peppermint hot chocolate scoring system in place of like that 5-star scoring system. It's five peppermint hot chocolates.
Okay.
If I felt like for me personally, the two movies we're going to talk about didn't even hit close to a five, we wouldn't be talking about it. Um, but the criteria is glam, no unnecessary thuggerization of characters. Like Big
Hmm.
Mama don't have to die the same day Ray Ray go to jail. We don't need it.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
just
we don't.
we want it to be predictable, happy
Yeah.
ending, warm
Hmm.
fuzzy, black excellence on display. If the plot calls for it, like a Wesley Christmas does that really well, where it covers a lot of issues but does not traumatize us along the way.
Right.
Um, and then also anything else you want to add, like if the plot was great, if there was a plot twist that really knocked you off your sleigh, then you that also earns a score. So those are just things to kind of think about as we're talking about it. And this year, to commemorate year 4, we have merch. Yay! This is why I asked you for your, location,
Yeah.
Your North Pole latitude and longitudes, because this is now the Hot Cocoa Critic mug. This is the chocolate bar, and yours is in the mail, my love.
Thank you so much. I'm so
Like a real
excited.
talk show. I just didn't give it to you
Yes.
beforehand because, I mean, the manufacturer had a delay because it's the holidays. And then also, I'm going to feature a different hot chocolate brand every episode. So this is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collection, and it has different flavors of hot chocolate there in canisters. You might also find one in your mailbox when it arrives. So there's the abominable vanilla cocoa, Rudolph's chocolate cocoa, and Cornelius caramel cocoa, all tongue twisters. So I'll probably have a picture of that and that'll be thrown up there. But yes,
Yay.
so we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it because this year, I mean, there are some movies that have come out, but there honestly aren't a lot. I felt like
No.
this year our selection was kind of scant, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's
It
also some.
was.
So I guess my last housekeeping comment before we get into it, and I'm building so much suspense. Um,
Mhm.
is, is I'm really just trying to keep my thoughts straight. Is because of that, I welcome any recommendations or anything you've also watched that happen to have come out this holiday season, but may not be a
Hmm.
holiday film. So I know I watched something the other day that's a good documentary that I think is applicable to us. And so I might bring that up later. But yeah, anything that towards the end, if you want to make a recommendation or have any comments, I welcome them with open arms because this is a hard year for people to really get into the spirit and maybe they want to watch something when they have time off, but maybe not a Christmas movie.
I mean, gotcha.
Okay. All right. So the first movie we're going to cover is Finding Joy, Tyler Perry's movie. Yay.
Cool.
Or
Yay.
how does he do it? Tyler Perry's Finding Joy.
Finding joy. Hey, Tyler, we see you.
Hey, we are available.
We are available for the next Finding Joy 2, or whenever you want to find us. We are in Texas and Chicago. Find
We are
us
available.
either place, or we will come find you in Atlanta. Hey,
Absolutely. Do
no
not be
problem.
surprised if you see us on the porch of your mansion.
Literally, I can fly myself there. Just let me
Right. Likewise, we have resources. Right. So,
Yes.
okay. How did you, okay. I don't, we all know that the culture has a how do we put this? A mixed relationship, a varied relationship, a love-hate relationship with Tyler Perry and his films and
Hmm.
his projects. Because we just never know what he's gonna
Yeah,
do.
this is true.
So I'm gonna let you go first. I mean, you wanna talk a little bit about, well, maybe I should. You want to talk a bit about what you thought the plot was about, or like how it opened, and we can do spoilers here. If you
Okay.
want to spoil it, we can spoil it. I mean, it's a streaming movie. We're not
Yeah.
running anybody's trip to the cinema with this. So do you want to talk a little bit about the plot, or do you want me to? It's up to you.
Um, so you can go first so I can kind of see how you guideline it, and then I'll
How I
come in.
guideline it.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. I should have taken a nap before this, and I didn't, y'all.
it's
Suffer.
okay. I did
Doesn't
not
mean hell
either,
in
but at
here.
least I at least ate a little dinner though. At least if you can't sleep, eat something.
And I did eat a little something, and I think I just kind of laid in a dark room. That's the adult nap now, isn't it?
Yeah, and sometimes you can't go to sleep, but you at least rested your body.
I like the way you said that. Could you say it like that again?
You at least rested your body.
Boom. I felt like a directive.
Hmm.
Okay. So this plot is about a lady named Joy, and she is beautiful, okay? And she
Yeah,
represents, I mean, drop dead gorgeous. And oh yeah, I have notes, y'all. Yeah.
I did take a few
So
notes too.
you
For
did,
those of
oh,
you that don't know, Joy is also Miss Mississippi in P Valley.
yes, she is. I kept looking at her and I'm like, why does
That's
she look
Yeah, that's M-I,
uh
crick letter I, crick letter I, humpback I, Mississippi pride, pride. That's Mississippi pride.
girl, she's smaller? She's smaller in this movie.
No, she just not being, different. She's not different character. She gets to, she gets to kind of win in this one. It's not a constant battle. We're not looking at a different. So she gets to. It's nice. So
It's
pretty
nice.
though. She is
She's so
now.
pretty.
I mean, I'm gonna give if we can do it now. I'm gonna give 5 peppermint hot chocolate on the hair. That first, her, her, her Anaya. That's Anaya. That's the singer too. The first three looks on the
Yes,
hair, all three of the friends' hair was snatched. But when
baby,
she, baby,
babe,
when she got
go,
to when they flew her to the snow place and she was standing there with her hair just I
y'all.
mean, it was a
It
curl
was
on this
it,
end that was in the
but
hair.
I saw it.
It was on point. 10 peppermint hot chocolate
10.
across the
10,
board. Everybody hair was on point. Even the
the
white
crazy
people.
friend. Oh, and the white people. Yes. That white boy had a fade, didn't he?
Yeah. And then his mama, her stuff was nice. The white, I mean, they went to hair cuttery. Yes, they did. And he had them black people in that shop. That's what he did. He had a little bit of both. We had that black woman on that white hair, but they hair
Slamming,
slamming.
slamming,
Slamming.
slamming. I mean, I have been a highlight. I've never worn my hair. That's not true. I won't say never. I've worn my hair dark or worn like dark weave or whatever a few times in my life, but there was always a dimension of color. Blonde has
Hmm.
always been incorporated in there somewhere. But baby, the way her hair was slayed, it made me want to go chocolate, just go all
Yes.
brown, all dark. I said, "Oh my God." It was
Yes.
just full and gorgeous. We couldn't see laces. And y'all, if you think we're going off about this for like no reason, watch the movie your damn self because here's the thing. We remember Tyler when Tyler had the stage plays and the microphones were sticking out the wigs like this. Here
Yes.
we go. Arleta, right here. Boom.
Right here, boom, in the head, clipped right there in the front. We
Right
and
there in the front.
and the wig sit on the other side. But these wigs, and she had multiple looks. She had straight, then
Oh
she
God,
had
that
that
curly.
wavy, and that curly with that side part, and then she had moved it to a middle one.
She
It
did
was
move it to a middle.
Yeah, I was like, I know you just gave her a middle part real quick. Her hair was
They did.
banging,
Banging,
banging. They snapped.
banging.
Tyler said from that and from Beauty and the Black, Tyler said, y'all gonna keep y'all my name out y'all mouth when it comes to hair. And we are.
We are.
Keep
We are.
keep
We have
that
been
energy.
shut. We have been shut up and sat down. We are in the back of the congregation with our hymnals, ready for the next song. We have no comments, no notes. The wigs, the makeup, the
Yes.
set design, it was all great. Okay, so this beautiful woman that we've geeked out about, but she's just so beautiful. And typically I have the names of the characters, but like I said, life's been lifing, and so it's not unusual for me to like do a quick IMDb and pull. But yeah, so she's works in a fashion firm. She's a designer. She works for Patrick, which is like the
Yes.
trope of like this, you know, designer who steals other people's designs, and she's like one of the lead designers, and he's like basically stealing her designs. They expose that part of the plot early on, but
Hmm.
she's dating this guy who is a snowman. He's white, but
Real
he's
white.
real white but real cute, and
Yes.
he's been in Tyler Perry shows and stuff a lot.
Hmm.
But they're dating, and she has every reason to believe that they're like really a couple. Like she's thinking we are what they're working towards being a couple. It's like a lot of steps. Like we date, but he's gonna ask me the big question, which is to be his girlfriend, and then he's gonna fly her to Colorado to meet his family, his white family in White Snow, Colorado. And if you don't know the actress we're referencing, she's Chickadee Chocolate, like she's gorgeous. So this is like how you're kind of wondering, like, how's this gonna go? And also she's got two crazy, crazy friends. The crazy, crazy friends are like one is super kind, she's got short hair, and the other one is like the trope of the funny friend that smokes weed all the time.
Yeah. So
And
Shannon Thornton is the lead. That's what we talking about, Shannon Thornton.
yes,
And her
hmm
best friend is Brittany Hall and Anaya. Anaya is also a singer.
thank you,
There we
girl.
go.
I
Gotcha.
normally have it all written down, and I just skipped that part. I wrote down their
Life
character names,
is hard.
but
You couldn't even get a nap. You only got to rest.
I want you to do me a favor when we get off this call, and I want you to Google Seabrook,
Hmm.
Texas. How far is Seabrook, Texas from Katy, Texas? That is where I went today and back.
Okay. From
And that's just what that was. And
Katy,
so,
Texas. Texans tap in. Y'all know how far that is. Y'all know that ain't nothing to play with.
ain't nothing to play with. It's four.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah.
but I've got it. Yes, I've got it pulled up too because I don't like being. But another reason this show has been started. Look, this show is like fun. Another reason we started
Yes.
the show is because we as a people will love an actress. We just did this. You know, the actress from P Valley, and we were like, yes, M-I, crooked
Yes.
letter I.
I'm like Miss Mississippi from as I'm watching, I'm like, oh, that's Miss Mississippi. And her name is Shannon
Shannon
Thornton.
Thornton, because I want us to be able to call these actors and actresses by name if we would like to see them in the street. Just like we can say Matthew McConaughey, just like we can say,
Yes.
Saoirse Ronan, we should be able to say Shannon Thornton, hey girl, we see you. You did that Christmas film. We want to see more. We need a Finding Joy too. We need to be able to say that.
Yes.
And any other projects they've been in. Okay. So anyway, so she leaves and she gets into some trouble, which we'll talk about, and she almost dies. Like, and Tyler has been doing this early trauma thing in his.
I mean, but you know what? He knows when to gag you because he know that he done already it made you mad. So he like, I gotta gag them real quick, or else I gotta get them.
They're
And then
going.
yeah, and right there is pure art, and I will give that to him.
You know what I love about this is that you texted me and you were like, Charlene, I'm 10 minutes in. I don't think I'm be able to find the joy to finish this film. And I was like, oh yeah, girl, give it about 10 more minutes. And then you're gonna be like, Are we killing off somebody already? Like what? She can't die.
Chicken. I couldn't believe it. And then I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh. And by
Um,
the end, I was like,
um,
Tyler, thank you. I
little
needed
heart
that for
was just
Christmas.
warm.
I mean, so warm, so full, so proud, so
Mhm.
Merry Christmas. You know, it's a good one. And if you,
Because go ahead, no, keep talking, please,
I was
please.
like, you, Tyler, I feel like that's Arthur. If it doesn't make you feel away, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So I
Agreed.
like that Tyler does like make you feel. And you're going to feel and he's going to touch on things, like we have the interracial dating, which is kind of
Mm-hmm.
it's totally fine. I'm just one of these people that's huge on dating whoever you like and whoever you want to
Same.
date, but
Same.
it is in the black, like it is pushed on us in society and commercials and everything, like we can't just have an all black story or a black family, which is why you're
Mm-hmm.
doing this to show like, wow, we actually have black holiday movies now, let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
he touched on that very early and then gave us the black story that's written in the books, and
Mm-hmm.
like the sweet stuff that you wish would happen. Oh, if I was stranded, I wish a fine man would come. A fine man, perfect teeth, cleaned up, nice looking. Jesus Christ, hot
I was like, is he
steaming.
a lumberjack? Or is he a cowboy? Is he a cowboy lumberjack? Is he a recluse? It's okay.
Yes. He is, I forgot the name of what he is because Tyler Perry led to teach us something too, his actual real job. Because he was like,
Is it
it's
a
a lot.
is a rancher?
It was something else
Because his
from.
family owned the land. So Tyler weaved in some stuff. So the guy that saves her life, she wakes up like in this cabin, like wrapped in a buckskin or something. And this fine man who I'm gonna call this out, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. The brother from his name is Devontae Rhodes or Trevante Rhodes
Yes.
from Mea Culpa and from Insecure. At
No,
first, I
no.
thought it was him. I thought it was him at first. They look alike,
Yes,
but
they
his
do.
Tosin Morhunfola,
Yes.
Morhunfola,
Yeah, more homeless, more of that.
Morhunfola. We don't care. Tosin, hot guy.
Yes. Hot guy.
But doesn't he look like Trevante a little bit? At first, I was like, "Is that you?" And then I
He
was like, "No."
does. And then I was just like, oh, it's just another fine, black, talented actor that
And
I'm
here's what we
so
know.
happy is on my screen.
We know one thing Tyler's gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. We know
Yes.
Tyler is going to give us a shirtless scene because number one, it's not gonna be some milk toast like Lifetime movie, Hallmark movie, handsome man. He's gonna be fine. He's
Yeah.
gonna be fine. And then Tyler's gonna be like, and you're welcome. He's gonna have a shirtless scene.
And you know what Tyler did this time that made me really happy? Like he
His
he
abs look
represent
like this.
they did look like that. And Tyler represented that black man in a way that
He did.
it's a black man that you would also want to date. It's not like this
Mm-hmm.
black, like he had his troubles, but he wasn't just torn apart, ignorant, hate black women, talk crazy, thugged out. You know what I mean? He was just
Yes.
a
Yes.
normal black man that actually, knew to go to himself when it's time to heal. I'm gonna just
Mm-hmm.
get some peace. I don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
so it was nice to see that. Like, I was
Yeah.
really pleased by it. Did not like, what I'm saying, the beginning, like I said, because Tyler did make you, I mean, of course, if I am, I can spoil. I guess I'm
Yeah,
trying to get out.
absolutely. Spoil
Okay.
away. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. To spoil, it was in the beginning of the movie to see our sister, get her name right, because that's what we're doing.
Oh,
Ah,
Shannon Thornton.
Shannon Thornton.
Thornton.
To see Shannon Thornton lust after a white man that did not have her anywhere on his brain was quite annoying. But,
Mm-hmm.
also it is like relatable if we take the color off of him to be
Mm-hmm.
like it's normal to be a woman sometimes and you could like a man and think you're doing something
Mm-hmm.
and he be whoop they do
Over
round
there.
over there. You didn't know, so I understood it, but it irritated me because I was like, oh, I do not want to watch this. beautiful chocolate woman chase this snow bunny the whole movie. Don't piss me off. Even though he was fine. Even though it's a
He was
fine white
fine.
man.
He was very
He was
fine.
fine. But I was like, okay. But I didn't like I don't know, I guess I felt personal, like, oh, this remind me of my own life because
Hmm.
I've always been told like you one of the guys, or you funny, you cool, like you one of the guys, you one of the guys. So I've
Hmm.
been bro zoned
Hmm.
so much, like, and
Yeah.
then also overlooked that, like didn't know like people. Anyway, that's my own little trauma. But
No,
been
it's
bro,
fine.
yeah. But as comedians, we typically are the funny people that can hang with the guys and can be funny
Hmm.
around those situations. So I
Hmm.
identified with that, and I was like, dang, I
Same.
know how that is. You like somebody, and they be like. That happened to me this summer. I like this. I thought I met this guy and I was flirting.
Hmm.
Same thing like her. Thought we made a step up, kicked it the next day. We was all kicking it. Then we were getting ready to leave. He was like, "You are such a good sister," and I was like, "Oh, oh." But as we were like talking in that night and just understanding where he was at in life and just explaining shit, I'm like, "Oh, this is why I couldn't
Oh.
date you. You're not really mentally here. You are
Mm-mm-mm.
better as a
Hmm.
brother." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
get it. You know what I'm saying? But I get
To
it. But
keep
back to
you
the
over there. Yeah, until
yeah.
you're fully
So I
baked.
Yeah, so I understand that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
like the movie pissed me off and I almost cut it off when I thought she was gonna be chasing this white man for an hour and 47 minutes. I said, absolutely not on my screen. I was like, and I cannot believe Tyler would want to think that, because where that's happening at, what we doing at it.
Where
I
we do
don't
that at?
like I can name 50 black women and you gotta be able to at least one out of them 50 would have to do that. And none of them doing that. But
No.
once we got there, the
Once we got there. But see, the daddy threw us a bone because at first I'm like, is brother blind? Like, you keep calling her one of the guys. And like, Tyler made sure we heard it. One of the guys. She's one of the guys. She's like my best girl. She's my best. And then that felt a little like slavey. I'm like, why are you calling her your
yeah,
best girl? And then the
yeah,
dad, because I was mad at the fact she wore the satin dress and this leather coat and these boots. I understood, but I'm like, you're gonna go meet the parents in Colorado. Like it's cold and just like, I mean, you had one hard, areola poking out when you met dad,
I
and
thought it
dad
was
was
just me
like,
saw the areola. I was like, why
mm-mm.
is her titties this hard right now? Come on now, y'all.
Her whole areola was like pink, and that's when the daddy said she don't look like one of the guys to me, and I'm like, okay, so y'all do have eyeballs. This is a gorgeous woman who's
Yes,
come here for the big question. Now, the fiance did not introduce herself, so I mean, it was staged perfectly. When she walked in, she's like
yes,
meeting the parents, and he's like, "I think I'm just gonna ask her now. I think I'm just gonna ask her now. She's gonna ask now, son." And I'm like, "Can the girl take her coat off or don't? I mean, like, can we have a seat? Can we get some cider, some cocoa, as you referenced, some wassail? Can we get?"
yeah,
And he's like, "Will you be my best man or my best guy?" I was like, "Wait, what?" And then he's engaged to somebody else. I was yelling at the TV during her whole me and my husband watched it together. I
mm-hmm,
like duct taped him to the couch and made him watch it. And he had a great time. He had so many comments. Um but because I just remembered one scene I'll tell you about in a second. But like when she went running off to go escape and everybody was like, "No, you can't." Were you not
yeah.
screaming at the screen?
I was like,
A Fiat?
baby,
A
what?
Fiat, sis? A
I
Fiat.
was like, okay, it's a snowstorm, blizzard, nobody going nowhere, can't see anything. We just had a snowstorm in Chicago the other day and got about 12 inches. It was 36 inches
Whoa.
where she was at. 36 inches. It was more. It was feet on feet on feet on feet.
Feet on
She
feet on
goes
feet.
outside. Black girl, my color. I'm trying to understand. You already know life a little harder for you. So I don't even know
Hmm.
why you ran out there in that snow like that. And
Hmm.
then tried to pull off in I want to say, was that a compact
It was
car?
a Fiat. It was like a smart car almost. Yeah, it was like an
She was in a
ultra
smart car,
compact. It was like a
ultra
Fiat.
compact.
Hmm.
And then sh- she drives herself and gets stuck in the snow. And that pissed me off. I was like,
Yep.
now see, your dumb ass should have stayed in the house.
You should
And
have
then
just stayed there.
can I keep going? Can I spoil?
Yeah, go.
Okay. And then she steps out the car. I'm like, okay, you want to look at it. All right. And
Hmm.
then her car goes down. I'm like, Tyler, why are you sinking this black woman's car? And why would you do that to her?
We are
You
15 minutes into the movie, Tyler.
we're literally 15 minutes in, and you gonna sink a black woman's car who is out here to see these white people, and you claiming Christmas is giving Halloween, but I'm gonna watch.
Girl, it was so bad. And then immediately she gets trapped under the ice, and I'm like, she
And
did. She did.
it was
She
as
did.
soon as it was as soon as she fell in there, the ice shielded above her and froze. I'm
I
like,
ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life.
because when we was watching Four Brothers and he knocked him in that ice, it didn't freeze over him like that. So
It was
why you do
it was insta freeze.
you did that was the most X-Men shit I have seen in a Tyler Perry movie.
It was.
She literally fell in the water and Tyler was like, layer of ice. Like it
Yeah,
was
she was
so
already in mime mode, and we were like, "Girl, you not."
and then she was dead. And then
She was so dead.
I was like, Tyler, what? And then she wakes up as if it was a dream. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, some kind of dream for her to be having in these white people house like that. This is
Exactly.
okay. Then when I seen that fine black man, I was like, well, as long as this
Well,
is
I guess we're
real,
watching. I
I
guess we're
guess we're
watching
watching
then,
this. We're
because
watching
she's
this
gonna
to the
be
very end.
trapped in the snow in a log cabin with him. I'm
With
watching.
these two, I gotta
Let's do it.
watch.
Let's
I
do
gotta
it.
watch. Let's
Let's do
do it.
it.
And
Let's do it.
it was the most beautiful, organic, just converse. I don't know. I just love them together. I
And
love the
look, what's
story.
crazy is so while she's missing, right? Two things were okay. I'm back it up. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna back
Yes.
it up. So the thing that made me laugh before I forget is that when she was like, "Oh, I'm vegan and or vegetarian," and he was making rabbit stew, both the actor and my husband said, "You gonna starve." Like
Yes.
you this is not the girl, you're not gonna get matcha here. You don't get your portobello mushroom burger. You gonna eat this rabbit stew or don't. Or don't.
Yeah. And you're gonna have
Or
to eat
don't.
around it. Because I was like, in this situation, one thing they always got out here is a can of beans. You better get in there
You
and
better
you
get in
better
there
find
and
you some garbanzo beans. You better
gar
find you some beans,
a nice garbanzo, a kidney bean, something
a
hearty, a
kidney,
heartier bean.
a hearty bean, and get you some
Hmm.
seasoning out of there. And drip some of that little rabbit stock in there because you ain't that vegan. Get you some juice.
You ain't that girl, the rabbit stock for the win. And there's
Yeah,
rice somewhere.
it's right. He not eating that rabbit stew if it ain't no rice.
Because that no, you need soppage.
And I
You
was
need
very proud.
soppage.
I was so proud of him. I was like, he
I was
cooks.
too. He cooks. Also, I will say, while she was gone, there because Tyler likes to sneak in little themes, so I'm gonna shove these in real quick before I forget.
Yes,
It was like the same theme or same message, two different messengers. So notice the family, the white family, they did not even notice her gone for a full day. Like she was supposed to go up to the room, put her stuff down, and come back. It was the following morning when they were like, "Well, she wasn't at breakfast. Where'd she go?" And it's like, y'all don't even care about this black girl. Y'all don't even know where she is. And then her friends were calling the police in Denver talking about, or whatever little town they're in.
yeah.
She's a black woman in white ass Colorado. Y'all are not gonna be looking for her. We just need, it was very much a subtle trope of or message of when black women go missing, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. I
And
mean,
her
to the
friends went
point,
looking for her.
and I mean to the point, her friends flew there to find her because she
Mm-hmm.
had been missing for a
Because
week.
she felt
And
like
when
they didn't even.
And when the black people called her, because you're right, Tyler Perry loves, he drives a message home. He definitely plays out
Mm-hmm.
that rule. He plays out that rule of three a lot. He gonna do it, hit it home three times. Like he told her, "You my best man, you my best man, you my best man. Can you be my best man?"
Oh, I love
Ha.
that.
You know what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
plays off them a
Mm-hmm.
lot. And with that, with them not caring, they did notice that she was missing, and then they called him, and he was like, "Oh, she'll be fine." And they was like, "No, we super 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 worried." She'll be
Mm-hmm.
fine. And they was like, no, 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 no. She out there. He was like, okay, I'm just sure she'll be okay. She's a strong one. And I was just like, he
That
really trying to
part.
drive it home that people be like, they'll be good.
They'll be good.
Her friend like, soon as the storm over, we flying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they weren't playing.
and they were like, well, we coming out there. Well, you're not gonna be able to get through the roads.
We don't care.
They don't care. So he was very much so trying to highlight how they don't care, but he very much so highlighted at the end that that black man that was in out there in Mountain View that don't go nowhere, don't go on the city, ain't got no phone. He has to go use the payphone 20
The
miles out.
dial-up internet.
The dial up internet at the
Ride the buggy into
library,
town.
30 minutes away from the cabin. That's our black lead man with his fine self. Everything takes work, and we can
Everything.
tell.
Everything. He has a huge ego. I
But to be
mean,
such a countryman and to be like, I want this woman. I just loved it because I love love and I
too.
love that he was like, I want her so bad. I'm flying her. And he was like, I want to be with you. I know I love you. And
I mean, it was just amazing because a couple things also that happened in that cabin, mental health was a huge theme, but it was
yes.
like healthy ways of dealing with mental health was a huge thing for him. So when she shows up, she thinks he's in disarray because he's like brooding and kind of rude. There's no light in the cabin whatsoever. I mean, but he's functioning on his own. He doesn't live there full time. He only goes there every six for like 6 weeks or six whatever at a time because he's grieving. It turns out he's grieving the death of his mother because when she gets there, he has like clothes, women's clothes. She's like, "Are you a serial killer?" That serial killer joke did get got a little worn and torn, and he kind of wore that out, but it was funny.
Yeah.
But then
But I, go
also,
ahead, I'm sorry.
oh, no, you're okay. But then also, what was funny to me was she was drowning in perfectionism,
Hmm.
drowning in like just being so like in check with herself and just everything had to be just so and scared of everything, which I can relate. I'm scared of outdoors. I'm scared of cockroaches. I'm scared of dogs and that are not on leashes. So I get it.
Same. All
But
that.
she all that, but she was just freaked out about every little thing. And the outhouse was a funny scene. But he was just like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" And so you realize, no, she is under so much stress and duress in her career where she's doing something that she loves, but she's like not able to get credit for her brilliance. And that's probably forced her to be way more perfect than she ever planned on or ever thought she needed to
Hmm.
be. But she said, back home in New York, I don't leave the house unless my hair is slayed, my makeup's done, my outfit's just right. She said that a couple times, and I'm like, oh, well, Tyler is also hinting at that can also be another mental health issue. Like perfectionism, especially amongst us Black women, is a huge problem because we don't want to
Hmm.
show up like not our best. We think it's the whole world's gonna crack on its axis if we don't. And he, meanwhile, I mean, he was actually sweet and he was able to communicate. I appreciate the fact that he communicated a little into
I
it. He
mean,
started talking.
his
Communicating.
name, I think, is it Tucson,
Yeah,
Tosan or Tosin.
Tosin. Yeah.
Tosin, when that was very powerful to me because she did repeat it a lot. Like, I'm not really out there perfect, myself is together. Like, you should see me, I
Hmm.
look good. He said, I don't want to see you like that. I like seeing you just like this. And she was
Hmm.
like, well, I look good. He was like, you look good just like this. And I like
Yeah.
that because, we live in a world where people are change, they go through traumatic changes to look like, a lot of things. And that's
Hmm.
fine, whatever you need to find your own beauty. But it was nice to hear him just
Yeah.
reassure her and be like, no, I've been looking at you for 7 days with no makeup, no brand, even though we know them some brand new parts, but no brand
That
new
was,
hair.
yeah. But that's
It was
nature.
amazing.
That's her
Yes,
nature look, and we're gonna accept it.
that's nature. And he was like, you look good. And I also like that Tyler brought like awareness to that he was a cattle rancher. He was like, and that's what
Cattle rancher,
Tucson,
that's it.
yep.
Yes.
And Tucson
Thank you.
said that, like, there what you don't know that there's black cattle ranchers. And I was like, no, Tyler wanted to make sure that we know that it's black cattle
Hmm.
ranchers. White people aren't the only one that go out there and do that. Like it was lovely
And
to
his family owned the land.
owned it,
And it was a
owned
lot of land, like
a
a
lot.
lot of,
It was a lot of
and
acres.
Tyler
It
made
was
so many acres.
40
They
acres plus some
walked.
cows.
Plus some
Hmm.
cows. They walked so far to meet up with her friends when they came to rescue her. And then it was funny because like they came to rescue her, but then he came to rescue her back in the big city. And I thought that was really cool too. Like I'm going to rescue you, but not in the way that you think. Like that whole, you're going to leave the job that you worked really hard to get and throw away all the talent that you have cultivated, turn down the big job offer after they uncover that Patrick had been stealing your designs and all that. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna meet you where you are because I want you as you whole. I don't want to just drag you out to the woods and never to be seen again. Like you have to be able to do what you love. And I love that so, so much. I just loved it. I really did.
Yeah. And I think that was extremely important that and Tyler
Mhm.
really owned in on that because I feel like in relationships, more often you see a lot, not more often, but we live in a world where they put a lot of toxic relationships online and they glorify that kind of thing. But I
Mhm.
like that Tyler actually glorified a man telling a woman like, I want you to follow your dreams. He said it would
Absolutely.
just pain me if we were to be together and years down the line, you never got to do what you actually really wanted to do and you're making your
Mhm.
dreams come true and I really want to support you in that and I'm gonna be here. Then she was like, well, wait. He's like, no, I'm marrying you, I'm gonna be here. And I just like that. I
Mhm.
love a man that know what he want to support you and not
Out
jealous.
front. I'm not jealous.
It was
Because let me
no jealousy. It was just like, and it was more so them trying to understand, like you said, like, what have we been through that's making up who we are? Like even though she was trying to be perfect, it was because, like she said, I'm an orphan. You know what I mean?
oh
Like
yeah,
I've
that's
had,
right.
and not only am I an orphan, I had a really shitty like family. My adoptive, which I think she ended up being adopted, but her adoptive family wasn't good to her. She was like, but I had
Mhm.
to forgive them so I can be the great person that I am today, which I felt like was also Chef's Kiss
It
on
was.
like reinforcing people like the power of forgiveness. Like you're the only person holding on and is holding you back. Like she's getting her dream job because
Mm-hmm.
she ain't holding shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're the only person holding on and it's holding you back. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because people do that. They hold on and they make that a part of their story and they can't ever grow from that or they can't be like, well, I'm a quilt and this is just a piece of who I am, but it's not all of who I am. I'm made up of a lot of different parts and a lot of us are successful, unfortunately, because of trauma. A lot of us have been able to like have the bravery, like you mentioned at the top of our conversation about how a lot of comedians exist because we could get in the mix and be one of the guys, or when you're the only in a room, whatever that only looks like, be it the only woman, the only black woman,
Hmm.
the tallest, the shortest, the only funny person in a room, which is torture, but it happens every day.
Yes.
Because we see the humor in a lot of things that are ordinary. It is a huge, huge challenge. And so you have to be able to be strong enough to persevere and see the beauty in it and not let your traumas weigh you down, make them your superpower. And I like that because of his grief, he's actually comfortable being alone because he's like, look, I don't feel like always having to be on and explain to people that I'm not good. I miss my mom.
Yep. And I
So,
thought that was very important. I was like, and the fact that he kind of revisited that, like when he was talking to Shannon, he was like, "Yeah, they're okay with it, and I'm not, and
mhm,
I just, and I like that he respected their grief journey because I feel like you see
mhm,
people trying to make
mhm,
all the grief journey the same. Like you may be okay this Thanksgiving, but I don't want to come. I don't want to eat. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like pretending. I
mhm,
don't even feel like putting on no
mhm.
clothes. But I
Mhm.
respect that that's what y'all want to do." And
Mhm.
it was nice when she was talking to him and she was like, well, I think it's, while, kind of opening him up to like, maybe your mother will want you to be there. Then he goes and his daddy like, go get that woman.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
It just connected for me. And I was like, yes, because I feel like Tyler Perry loved to send a saint down. I'm like, now he done sent his angel as a mother to come tell you. And now
Yes.
your daddy didn't want you to go see her. And now we got y'all married in one little holy trinity under the Father, Son, and the Holy
Well, the
Spirit.
cutest little barn and under the eyes of the Lord in nature. It was a church barn. That was a church barn, right?
Yeah, it looked like it. It was
That's when
so
Tyler
cute though.
said enough of the budget. Like barn, you're in it, backdrop, here's some pampas grass, here's some wheat grass,
And some
altar, and scene.
Hit some snow, and I'm gonna freeze that up real quick. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that with some graphics because I'm
Do
gonna
the
shield
graphics.
her up.
Yeah, we're gonna sprinkle it. You're gonna carry her out bridal style, and that's the end. The movie's over.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And it
ah,
was a
yeah,
great movie.
it was
It was a
great.
great movie that I honestly did not think was gonna be great. I was
I
not even
know.
gonna like. You had to tell me. I was like, I'm not finding joy watching Finding Joy.
So I was
Then
like, girl,
by
you
the end, I
know,
was like, maybe there will be love for me this
it might.
Christmas.
I
I
see it
go
for you,
outside.
sister.
I'm
Go
open
outside.
now. I am so open.
Go
I
near the
am
snow. Don't fall in the lake.
don't
Go
and you know
around the
what?
lake.
Don't drive if you're watching this, don't drive in a snowstorm for love. That only works in the movies.
And this is coming from a Chicagoan. You don't have to hear it
Yes.
from me. It's coming right from because I was in whiteout snow coming from Michigan going to Illinois on New Year's Day when me and my husband first got together. He wanted me to meet all the bros from
Hmm.
college. And we were in whiteout lake effect snow.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean,
I
when I
can't.
drive like in the winter, like
You can't.
I have like a truck, but I don't drive without I don't drive without a shovel in my truck.
Yeah, that's smart.
Like, and it's only because like I'm fine, but like I'm not nobody not about to have me pulling up and ain't no park. Not about to have if I get in a ditch, I'm digging myself. We
You
won't be
getting
sitting
out.
here. We're gonna get out and we're gonna get out
Yeah, we're gonna get
fast.
out. We're gonna get out
I'm
fast. We're not
not
gonna
go
be looking for Arlieta. She's not gonna be on a poster. She's
I'm gonna
gonna
be
have a
getting out fast.
tail. She's gonna have a hair appointment because there's gonna be
And
some curls that she didn't ask for.
and similar to Shannon, I have a cute snowsuit because I'm gonna be outside together. You're gonna see me in my little cute little
Absolutely.
snowsuit and my little
Yeah.
hat and be like, she cute, she cute and cold. She
She
back
cute
out, she
and
all right.
cold. Yeah, she
Mm-hmm.
doing just fine.
You know, just
And
but don't forget about me like they did, like them white people did. You check on just Tyler wants us to check on our people. That's what this is
check on
teaching us
that's what he
too.
was saying. Check on your people. I don't care if you sat up and you smoked a whole bunch of little cigarettes like they were smoking. Uh be active. Call the ranger, call the park ranger, call
Because
the Better Business Bureau, call the commerce people.
that was the underlying message. It was like
Yeah,
it's the holiday season. People
check
fly
on your people.
somewhere. Know where your people going. You can't just be calling nobody talking about Colton.
Colton. It was Colton.
He her
Yep.
friend. You need to know. Get that Instagram. Have those names. That's what Tyler wanted
And
us
the
to know.
brother
And I
knew Colton. The brother, he knew Colton, the love interest. His name was Ridge, which I loved.
yeah,
Ridge.
I love the Ridge.
Ridge.
I love Richie. I love Risky.
Yeah. So he Ridge was like, I know Colton. I was like, ooh. He gave the look like Colton is so unserious. Like
Yeah, he was like, Colton play a lot of football. I
a
mean,
lot of football.
he just normally just be playing around. His parents were worried because he play a lot. Hmm?
Hmm.
She was like, oh, that makes sense. He like, yeah, Colton
He's
don't
kind of
know.
dumb.
You done, baby. You're a
He
jock.
dumb. Yeah.
And you
And
could
he
do
got
better.
you
That's
out
why.
here. He got you out here. That tracks. Because you
Yeah,
came out
that's
here to see Colton. I can see why you were in the damn lake frozen over.
and
That
that's how
all
he
adds
looked like.
up.
Oh, he was like, yeah, and that's why you, baby, come here, let me. And that's what he said. He said, I don't want to put my hands on you, but you come here,
Yeah, yeah.
because while
He
you was
didn't
just a
until he
man.
did. He didn't until he did.
And when he did, I was so proud. I was like, baby, I don't know how y'all in there playing like this.
They
Because
played for a
after,
minute too. Like 7 days was the day six?
yeah.
Day six, I think.
And then woke up acting like she was gonna hate him. I'm like, and I kind of love Tyler Perry for that too, because men be so insecure and they hate to show that.
They
And
do.
I love that he showed like this man really like her, but he like, you don't like me. And I appreciated that because show us it's the truth. They be kind of
Yeah,
in their feelings and they don't want to say it
they do.
sometimes.
They do. Major housekeeping item. Hot chocolate was mentioned 13 minutes and 55 seconds into the film.
Really? Wait, was it when she got to
When was
the
it?
parents' house?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, I think that's when it was when she got to the parents' house because it wasn't with her friends. Her friends were like wine and weed. So it was definitely
Yes.
when she got to Colorado. She had an offer of hot chocolate. Yeah, because they were gonna go get it for her. She was gonna head upstairs, and he was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna do it now." And they were like, "Really? Okay." Um, But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that that was mentioned because that is pivotal. That is so importante. Okay, so
Th-
scoring wise, oh no, no, go ahead, go ahead. You were gonna say something
I
else?
was just gonna say that they said any more in the film
Nope.
because
See one
I
more
had to
time.
think like, I don't think I heard them. Okay, go ahead. Scoring wise,
Yeah, no, 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 because other movies have used like eggnog, and I'm like, nope, you don't get that mention. So
mm-mm.
scoring wise, we both agreed the hair was 5 peppermint hot chocolates.
Fact.
5. Now, here at Hot Cocoa Critics, I believe in an independent scoring system, meaning you have your score and you stand on that score. Okay.
Okay.
Then I have my score. Then
Hmm.
post-production, we do the calculations like it's, an Olympic ice skating competition where we have to do all the calculations. And then we'll give it an average score of based off of our two scores
Okay.
because it's very tricky math that we're doing here.
I
It
love that.
Hot Cocoa Critic Productions. Okay, so you go first because you're the guest, and I want you to go first.
Okay. So what's my first topic? I mean, but first bracket
Glam.
to
So we'll go
score.
with glam. Glam, you said 5,
5.
right? Okay.
Across the board. Across the board. Across the board. I loved everybody's looks. Um, even I'm not even gonna lie, the opening runway scene, they killed it. They looked
They
good.
did.
They looked good.
I
I
was
was
like, I
like,
want that suit. I want that suit.
yeah, like he opened it up and he nailed it. Then he was playing I'm that girl. Was it playing that girl? Was it that Beyonce, I'm that girl?
House.
House.
At the
Oh
house.
yeah, house.
In
Yes.
my house.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Who run this house? Yes.
Who run this house? Yes.
Yeah. No, yeah. Glam 5.
Okay.
What's your glam?
5.
5. Okay, cool.
And
Next one.
glam for you includes fashion because you mentioned fashion.
Yeah.
So,
Glam and fashion. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
go with a 5. I really loved how they looked. Even
I agree.
Patrick, I was like, Patrick looked good.
Patrick, we don't
They
like you,
looked
but
good.
we like your look. That hair was high. That hair was on
It
its way
was
to heaven.
hot. It was
It
almost like
was
that.
high.
They was cute. I'm like, I look at these looks. So they get a 5.
hmm And then
Okay.
plot. How do you feel about plot?
Plot. Oh. Hmm.
Plot, 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 plot.
Um, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't guess it. I have to be honest. It wasn't a plot that I was like, I mean, once I saw that she saw him, I knew they was gonna be together,
Right,
but I wouldn't have
right.
thought all those underlining like mental health, even her okay, because I wrote this down. It pissed me off when she ran outside with his grandmama his mama quilt. With his mama quilt on. Why you got my mama
His
quilt?
grandmama, that's his grandmama quilt.
My grandmama quilt. With my grandmama biscuit. She has her grandmama quilt on. And he ran outside. He like, you're getting it wet. And then she snagged and I'm like, bitch, don't snag
What?
the.
I know we all screamed. Me and my husband screamed too. We're like, no. See, that's why you don't touch other people's stuff.
And then when she sold it back right, I was like, and that's why you need a good black woman.
You see,
Because
look
you
at that.
never
And
know
that's what
what
we
she
can
really know how
do.
to do. And that's what we
And
could
that's
do.
what
We
we
could
can
sew.
do.
We like she said, oh, that's Native American. Now you learn how to fly, 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 fly.
Yeah, and she was like in the
So
inside and the what that from the Navajo Nation. I said, okay,
yeah.
girl.
So I'm gonna have to be honest. And it made me feel away. It almost made me not like it. And then for me to turn out and love the end, I think I may have to give it like a 4.5. And I wouldn't want to because I did not want to like
You
it,
did
but
not.
because I didn't. But
And you did not.
plot
Yep.
plot wise is what fucked me up, and it took me like
I love it.
I'm probably give it like yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. I give it a 4. I give it a 4.
I'm really
But
not
I
in the
really
habit of wasting people's time. I really try not to.
no, but I really did love. I don't like wasting people's time, but as long if you know, just
But
like
I felt like,
Beauty in the Black, you know the first episode, the first 10 minutes gonna make you not want to watch it. But if you can get past the first 10 minutes, that shit good as fuck. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah,
you know he gon' do it. But he
yeah.
got to. He gotta establish the line that we black and uncomfortable. Fuck y'all thought I'm trying to make y'all comfortable? No.
No, no. Because if anybody saw
So
Divorce in Black, that casket, that body was taking out that casket within the first 10 minutes of the movie. And there were people that were like, I just refuse to stay here. And there were others that, like myself, that were like, interesting, Tyler. Now I'm paying attention. We're
I was
walking up.
screaming, I was screaming, Tyler! No! But I mean, but they acted it and made it so they had. But what made that scene good, even though it was crazy,
It was
Tyler
crazy.
had superb actors and actresses in
Yes.
that. So
I
he
was so
could do
scared of that mama.
you
I
could do
was,
crazy. You could do crazy shit like that when you got people that can really act. So it didn't come off
yes.
cheesy. They was
No.
killing that shit.
They were.
They
They
were
were. And
killing.
I'm like, I feel bad for anybody who didn't finish that movie because that movie was actually really good. Again, Divorce in Black. It's worth it. It's worth it. If y'all have time over the holidays to check that out, like what she's talking about, Beauty in the Black, Divorce in Black,
It's worth it.
it's worth it.
He does what, and that's what I'm saying about this. Like, this is a
Yeah,
holiday Christmas movie, and I'm
it
just gonna be
is.
honest, we don't really have Christmas black movies that reflect us, and they look so fucking beautiful
They
together.
did.
And
They did.
I'm just gonna have to roll my 4.5. It made me feel too many ways, and you get a point, you get some points for that.
Yeah. And did you laugh at the best friend? There was Ashley. Who was the best friend? Ashley, I think. Oh, wait. There was Lydia and Ashley. I think Ashley was the funny friend. No, Lydia was. Her name is Anaya. She was
Anaya, that's the one that
hilarious.
sing the song. We're on a new level. You
Oh,
probably
really?
heard this. Yeah, that's her.
Oh. I've had an
Yep.
embarrassing year when it comes to music because somebody asked me the other day if I knew who Shinsei was, and I was like, no. And they're like, shake it to the max, shake it to the max. I was like, mm-mm. And then
Mm-mm.
I heard it, and I was like, I actually heard
Oh,
the song, and I was like, oh,
oh, you weren't singing in the right
oh,
pitch. Hmm.
right. And now I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, you know these. That when I'm like, Anaya's acting. I'm so proud of her because she
Anaya.
can really, really sing, and she sang that song
Hmm.
"Needed." I
Hmm.
liked her. I wanted her role so bad.
That's all I just want to be the funny friend in every rom-com. I just
I
want to
just
be the funny friend.
please let me be the funny friend.
Oh, girl,
Like,
you didn't say the man was that fine. See, I did that.
yeah,
I'd
yes,
be
that
in
would.
the woods with him too. See, that's
I'm
fine.
like, wait, girl, let me smoke this blunt and find it because I thought you was lost like on Get Out. What?
For real.
Cause we finna
Like for
pull
real, for
straight
real.
up. Where he at?
Uh,
What's it? Is that? Oh, he fan too, like Matthew McConaughey.
hey.
Or you
Ooh, ooh.
going with Blade? I see you gonna pick Blade.
Mm-hmm.
We in there.
We in
All I
there.
want to be is the funny friend. Even though I am the funny friend, I'm more the friend that was actually on the internet booking flights,
Yes,
figuring out what the hell
yes,
going on.
yes. I was,
Although
yeah.
I am funny, but we are that person that's like,
I cannot
because
wait.
if
Are you
I
writing this
find out,
down? Write
I'll
that
be like,
down.
because what's
Okay.
happening? I'll be on the phone like, Colton, we got six. Colton said, we'll list them all. Who could be in the age? Who could be in the age group of 30 to 45? He looks 40. He's 30. What? He 30?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be her, but I appreciated watching Shannon because I was like, as an actress, you could channel this, Arleta. But I
You
was like,
could,
damn,
Arleta.
you could channel.
Sorry. You could though.
You could. I see
I'm
you, my
rooting for
sister.
you.
Thank
We're
you.
all rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you. We was watching that at home, like, Tyra, sit your black ass down. The
That
fuck?
first of all, Tyra, you were only that mad because your wig had so much volume that day and you had to work the volume. It was a lot of this. It was a lot of
Yeah.
this.
And it was a lot of, you forgot where you came from. Sit down with that rooting. Who even talks like that? But I
And her
was like,
eyebrows were pushed together. Yeah, we were all black women don't use our eyebrows like that when we're mad.
no, we don't
Actually,
even
we
say rooting.
we peel back. Oh,
Yeah.
no, so that's
She
we're
was
gonna get
like,
active.
yeah. I was like,
Rooting for
actually,
you.
actually, Tyra, in that moment, I realized you were not rooting for her.
She was
But
not
I'm
ever.
switching over my AirPods. I'm dying.
Ever, not never.
Okay, cool. Yeah, never, never. She was never rooting for her. Oh, I'm sorry. Back to the question.
No, you're good. You're good. I think that was I had one. Okay, well, this one kind of actually does work. You kind of don't have to give a score, but a particular score. But there was no unnecessary thuggerization of characters. We had a black man in the film. Tyler did not make him some like gun-toting thug for no reason. He had a gun, but it was for like survival.
Tyler
And
this is one of the best ways I've seen Tyler represent a black man in a while.
Girl, right? Okay, I thought it was just me.
I have never, and I don't want to say never, but I don't remember other than Daddy's Little Girls. But I feel like he went through too much.
I and I was mad that that woman had to like go through all of that to get the man. Like I walked out of the theater actually on that movie. I actually didn't finish it. I was pissed because Tyler went through this phase of like women who were like hyper uber successful, uber educated, had to then accept men with a lot of like contingencies, but he's fine and love is real. And also you gotta like dim your light a little bit to be in love. And I was like, Tyler, when do we ever get to build a life with somebody instead of like fitting into their life? That was my only thing. And it was Idris before I knew Idris was Idris. Now I'd never walk out on Idris, but I walked out
I
on him
know what
that
you,
day.
I'm glad because now he was just a regular nigga then. So it's like you get
Mm-hmm.
walked out on. You getting on my
He
nerves.
was he
But
was he had one Tasha Smith, his baby mama who was like rolling with the dope dealer, and
yeah, so it wasn't like that's what I'm saying.
it's
He
too
wasn't even,
much.
he was broken going through a lot. You know what
He
I'm saying?
was.
So
He
this the first
was.
time I've seen a black man that just I'm not just saying just a mother dad because that's fucking a lot, but like
Yeah.
he's just grieving and he knows how to grieve. Wow, Tyler,
What?
that's it. And he's like, well, let me know when you want to get a flight. I can buy the flight back tomorrow. He's not broke.
He's not
He owns land.
he's not just out there like
Nice
on
looking.
a barter system. Like he actually has currency, he has dollars in his pocket.
No children, no baby mama, no crazy ex,
All
nothing.
I'm saying.
And that's why I gave it a 4.5. It's very rare that I've seen a black man represented in one of those films as somebody like head to toe, like plot wise, nothing.
Yes.
What
Yes.
I mean, like
Yes.
plot wise, I'll be like, it ain't like you don't have good look black looking man, but they'd be like, why you have to make him the cokehead for the whole series?
Look, and I'm gonna make the reindeers blush real quick. While the little love scene they had in the cabin was very sexy, to me, the bigger turn on was the fact that he got on the plane, went to her, and here comes the big moment when he actually communicated his emotions and feelings to her and his intentions. Like it wasn't that weird because there are movies where they draw it out, or even like urban fiction where they draw it out. You're like, if people would just open up their mouths and talk, we would be done with this book. Like, land the damn plane. Just land the plane, movie.
Yeah.
Land it. If he would just open up his mouth and say, we don't need all of this brooding, like, non-verbal, weird tension. Is she standing right there saying, tell me what you feel? She have to ask him. She didn't have to pull. He came and let her know. And you could see him like, it was hard for him to say that he would much rather tell her, I'm in love with you. I love you. I have to be with you. I need you in my world. You brighten my world. I need you. But he's also not taking from her. He's not draining her
Oh,
in the process. So I loved that. So I guess I will tell you, I agree with a lot of what you said. Like the plot for me, so Glam 5, obviously it's a Tyler Perry production, so they have a budget. I'm no longer clocking their budget when it's not a series because we
yeah.
all have seen a Tyler Perry project where we're like, that's the same house. They're using the same set from
And I understand because sometimes we gotta just do something real. Hurry up and get it done. I need to hurry up
hurry
and get
up,
it done. It was
hurry up.
just been on the paper desk for a week. Hurry up and just put it out.
but he has said before that the reason he does recycle his sets is so he can pay his actors more because there's only so much budget. So he'd much
Yeah,
rather pay the talent and like repurpose the set. So fine.
which makes so much sense.
It makes more than enough sense. We love it. I actually thought the plot twist got me, so that's why I mean 5 peppermint hot chocolates for me on the plot. I mean, you have to score honestly at least a 4 for me to have you on the list and have someone like yourself come on and speak about it because I'm just not wasting production budget on
Something we had.
something that sucks. Now I will weave in a movie I didn't like into one of our conversations, but I'm not gonna like make it the premiere
You got
thing.
you got to say
Um,
it over your internet messed up. You said Jewel Weave in a movie that line over.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So I'll weave in a movie I don't like into our actual conversation about a movie that we do like.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna just like have us just watch trash and then just be up here talking about it as the whole concept.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I gave that a 5. And then what else? Oh, unnecessary thuggerization of characters. There wasn't any really. So 5 peppermint hot chocolates, 4 not
Ah,
outside of her almost dying in the snow, which you quickly rectified with a fine ass savior. Uh,
laughing.
I mean, the trauma was low. Even his grief was pretty well done. It was
Yeah.
just dripped in plaid. He just wore a lot of plaid. There was a lot of plaid.
It was a lot of plaid, but I
It was a
understood
lot of plaid,
he
but we
is
understood
cattle.
it.
He's a black cattle rancher, and
He's
you
a
get,
black cattle
and that's why you
rancher.
get a 5 for that too. Like what?
Yes,
I know a cattle rancher now. I don't, but I do. I know a movie
right.
black cattle rancher that I
We
didn't
now know him.
exist before that.
We knew, and I will say this too. So for me, a total score 5 peppermint hot chocolates. Um, I think because I am going to bring something up real quick. Um, for a movie that has what we think is going to be the trope of woman in New York, successful career lady, having now to go to like the wilderness. It didn't end at all like any of us thought it would. She actually wanted to go back and live. He said, "No, we can go and visit." I mean, I just thought it was all so great. So I give it 5 peppermint hot chocolates as my overall total score. I just loved it. Um, you, Arleta, are giving it a total score
I'm giving it
comprehensively.
five.
You're gonna give it a 5.
I'm comprehensively giving it a 5. It
Okay.
resonated it with it from
Acting was great, as you said.
acting was great. I resonated with
Echo
her
that.
character,
Yep.
with her look,
Oh God,
with
yeah.
her being a city girl, but also being able to appreciate the calmness and the quietness
Mm-hmm.
and having
Mm-hmm.
like it's such a thing to be able to appreciate and understand and being cut off from the world and how important that is and just being and and I love the fact that
Unplug.
they forgot how they didn't know how long they were together. She was like, "What? I feel like it's only been a couple of days." I was like, "That's how you know you in
I know. I know. I had all the feels. I
love."
had all the feels. And look, I'll even add another score for watchability of like different audiences. My husband sat through it.
Hmm.
And my husband's no he-man, okay, like woman hater or anything. He's not like hyper my husband's masculine, but he's not like he's in touch with his feelings, and that's why I love him.
Yeah.
But he also he's one of those, it's like, is it Tyler? Oh, I'm not about to do all
Yeah.
that.
Are we gonna be uplifted?
But he enjoyed the film. He enjoyed the film. I thought that the best friend who was funny was truly funny. The Anaya
Maya.
person.
Hmm.
Yeah, Anaya. She plays Lydia. She was hilarious. I thought her friendships were believable. I thought the whole, like the acting, like you said, everything was very believable. Now I will throw another movie under the bus real quick. And again, these movies that we talk about, this is something we were able to sit through and watch. That's a huge point. You see, we gave it 5 peppermint hot chocolates. It's because we were able to actually sit and watch it and be entertained. Now, most of these Christmas movies that are on like Lifetime or Hallmark or in BET, you're supposed to be cooking, interacting with family. You can be decorating the tree. It doesn't require your full attention because we all know what's going to happen. They're going to fall in love at the end, and there's going to be a Christmas. Something's going to get saved. The town, the cookie, the bakery, the local business, the hotel, whatever. But there's another movie that came out around about the same time, um, on BET Plus called Christmas by Design. Terrible. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, I barely got through it. I don't know if you saw it. Christmas by Design. I gave it 3 peppermint hot chocolates, and the main character's name is Mr. Joy, and the female's character's name is Comfort. Comfort and Joy. Comfort and Joy. Houseway. And they meet in a coat closet, make out at a Christmas party, and then Bobby Bop, she works in fashion. I think she owns a fashion company or whatever. Something happens with her computer. An IT guy comes. Oh, wait, plot twist, it's him. This was the most unbelievable like pairing. The chemistry was terrible. The man had on guy liner. You can't tell me he didn't. Her
What?
wig kept changing personalities in the same scene, like the Ray J hat, where 1 minute it's here, 1 minute it's
Yeah.
here, 1 minute it's here.
And what's the name of this one?
Christmas by Design, and it is on BET Plus. They mention eggnog, not hot chocolate. They get drunk off of eggnog at a peacock themed Christmas party. Put it
Terrible.
on if you want to. It's definitely something you play in the background. You will. I walked away from it for 20 minutes and I knew what I had just missed.
Have you watched Unexpected Christmas with Lil Rel? I haven't seen it yet. I think they
It's
just
on my list, but is
okay.
it only in the theater? Because it's supposed to be streaming on BET Plus, but I can't seem to find it.
I think it is.
Because that's what I really wanted us to cover, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it was released on November 7th. I think it still may be in the movies.
Yeah, that's on the list. If you have bandwidth, I may bring you back for that if we want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Um, I'm running through things real quick. I did watch the Brandy movie. I don't know, did you watch it? I know we talked about it. You picked Finding Joy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I watched
I.
Enjoy and I saw
It's
Wicked
I.
Part 2.
Okay, and so I did not get a chance. I was gonna see Wicked Part 2, but life lifed, and then I tried to cram it in a little earlier today, but the movie times there weren't enough.
Oh, yeah.
But I saw Wicked for the first time this weekend. I hadn't even seen Wicked yet until this weekend, and I loved it. The two
Yeah.
hours and 47 minutes flew by.
Yeah, and the next one is 220. You're gonna yeah. Yeah. It get real in part 2. It get
Oh,
real.
really?
It get real. And I was first, this is my first time ever watching Wicked. I haven't ever seen anything Wicked until last year when I
Me either. Okay.
so it was
So you
good.
never saw the plays because it's a musical. It's been a
Yeah.
long-standing musical, and you've never seen it.
So it was really good, but the second part, it really explains everything. So you get to really understand what's going on. And then for me, I mean, Cynthia Erivo just she a beast, G. She deserved. If she don't win something from this, it's a scheme that Todd set up. And I'm saying it because I am also, me and my sister have been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta for the first time. For the first time, we are just now in season 4.
Oh.
Yeah, this is one episode when when Candy and Todd are first on there together when she first brings him on the episode. Um, so if you ever want to talk about Real Housewives from Atlanta from someone that's just now saying it for the first time, because I don't know who to
1,000%.
talk to about it. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna
You
get on
talk to me.
because I'm like, stuff is happening. I'm like, Candy just met Todd, and I don't like him already. So now that they getting divorced, I'm like, I like him then. He sat down with
Right.
me at that table.
Right.
Production, it's giving you couldn't wait to be over here.
It's giving you couldn't wait to be over here. And we didn't even know what to do because Candy had just dated that other guy.
I just passed away.
And yeah, so we're like, well, we didn't want, I mean, love is love and everything. I mean, he was all right, but he was giving Ray Ray and them. And then he
Yeah,
dies. And then
yeah.
we're like,
Mm. And then you like, I'm with
And
somebody.
Joyce, well, Mama Joyce was not sad. She was not regretful of any of the mess she talked about him while he was alive. She was like, well,
And when he died, she was just like,
yeah.
I was like, you need to ask your pastor give me something to say and write it down and then say it. But
And
Todd,
then say, and don't go off script.
don't go off script. She never can go off script. But Todd, the moment he
She
sat
was
down at
right.
the table, I was like, I don't like him at
Mm.
all. I was like,
I've
first of
never
all,
liked them together.
I'm working on a documentary, and my co-director is I'm an extrovert, she an introvert.
Yes.
She's trained to be behind the camera, and she's also producing a documentary. People
Mm-hmm.
that produce and are typically behind the camera, like
Mm-hmm.
whoever probably is editing this, they don't want to be on here talking. They want to be
Mm-mm.
edited. That's what
Yeah. Yeah.
Todd sat down at that table like a damn chatterbox.
He could not wait.
And if Candy ain't paid cash and signed a prenup, she'd be screwed.
She would be.
I didn't mean
I
to go
signed the prenup
off.
under duress. I can't wait for you to get to the prenup episode. I cannot wait. Matter of fact, I can't wait for you to see all these women serve these men prenups. The way Peter flipped out about a prenup, the way as a way Cynthia Bailey's mama tried to protect her from Peter on the
Yeah.
wedding day. She pulled some diabolical stuff on the wedding day.
I
And
seen
then
that was season 3 when they didn't give her that marriage certificate.
yes, when she hid the marriage
Ooh.
certificate, I said, dang.
But you know
Dang.
what? I felt like they could have gave her the marriage certificate, but I did. I was annoyed at like Cynthia. Do you want to be married or not? And I'm tired of you.
I'm
Think
tired.
plan.
Tired.
You got dinosaurs here and you don't even got $1,000 for liquor. Cancel it. You need me to tell you that?
You got T-Rex and no tequila. Stop it.
I would be
Stop
irritated.
it.
I walk in like, ain't no, but,
I'm out. Your gift is on the table. You're lucky
and
I'm
then you
leaving that
ain't
because
even,
I'm a Christian.
and then
But
it's
I'm
one
out.
thing that I have a buy, but you ain't even got dark matter coffee. You ain't even got good coffee and good tea. You just got T-Rexes and, you know,
Oh my God.
I,
T-Rexes and sparkling water and wine and champagne
and
flutes.
Nene flirting with your husband. But see, we could do this.
We
I
could
was,
do this. No, we could do. It's fine because look, whenever you get to this episode where Matt and Peter get into a fist fight in the music studio, or look, I'm here to tell you, Kenya gets everything she deserves. I mean,
I
look,
don't like her already. I'm only on episode 1, and I'm like, Kenya is nasty.
oh, so nasty and so rude.
I mean, nasty.
The
And
Nene
it's
quote. So
nice, nasty,
nasty and so rude.
so nasty, but Nene nasty too. And you needed somebody to get on that nasty
But
level.
Nene got so many one-liners. I mean, they just
They're done.
and they're done. They're done. My teeth are done. Okay. And you know what's even funnier is watching the transformation of Portia over time because you're like,
Oh,
huh,
she's not on my screen yet. I
she's
don't know.
not on yet. But when you see her, you're gonna be like, that's why her child looked like that at first. Because at first I thought it was all Dennis. I was like, oh no, that's Portia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Portia's daughter is like showing her old face and her old. But yes, I anytime, and I actually want to do a reality. For 3 years I've been talking about like doing just like a reality TV podcast where all I do because I watch all of it. Um, oh, and then the Brandy movie, that was the last thing I was going to tell you.
Yes.
So
I love
You watch Wicked too. I will watch it and be prepared to be like in my feelings even more.
and go
Chris
see it
Evans,
at the IMAX, the 4D theater. That's like,
really?
yeah, where you get shook up,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
That's why I was trying to
wall.
go today. That's why I was trying to go today. Yeah, and it's
That's the
like,
best way to see Wicked.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see it because I just saw the first one, so I'm like, it's still all very fresh.
Yes. Yes.
Um, and then oh, Everyday Christmas with Brandy. It's all right. I mean, I fell asleep during it and I woke up, but her weave looked really good. Her
Okay.
Brandy without braids is a new feeling for me, but I do like to see it. It does look good.
It is hard sometimes to take her in. Like, girl, you is Moesha. If you don't put them damn braids back on your head and stop
Put
playing,
your braids back
you
and
ain't
your and get
wrong.
your brother. Go get your brother. Put the
Go get
braids
your
back in and
brother,
go get your brother.
and stop playing with us. What
Stop playing.
about us? Put the micros back.
Almost doesn't count.
Jake, put the micros back.
Yeah, so it's okay, but that also gets a 3 peppermint hot chocolates for me. That'll probably get like a social media mention on some level.
Okay.
And off Christmas, because we're ramping down off Christmas. But during the season, I watched Being Eddie documentary.
Oh, I did too.
I thought that was good.
Yeah. I wanted to, because I'm a comic, I feel like,
Yeah.
and I study comedy, I feel like
Yes,
it's stuff
yes,
that I have researched that I didn't that wasn't brought up in the documentary, and I just feel
yes.
like I wanted so much more, and I feel like
It was very
because
manufactured.
yeah, very manufactured, very polished, and I get it. He has boundaries around his life and how he
Hmm.
communicates with his personal life with the public, and I understand that and I respect that. But as
Yeah.
somebody that's a like I mean I'm only making my first documentary, but as a first documentary filmmaker,
I'm like geeking right now. That's why my arms are folded. I'm geeked out. Like,
I like transparency. I'm huge on that. That's one of my biggest things. I'm going to tell
hmm.
and I just wanted him to be like, give me more. Like, we want to know more than this. We want to know, like, okay, you ain't, if so, I heard you just hint at it was weird when you got famous and started going to open mics again and they was recording it. So is that why you're not doing stand up? I need to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Need more on that. Yeah.
Because I just watched, did you watch, I just watched the docu-series on P. Diddy that 50 Cent put out, which was amazingly done.
Amazingly done. I only got through episode 1 though. And so
Awesome.
I've got to keep going. Yeah.
Amazingly done. He saw the Tupac Biggie crisis in one episode. Episode
That's literally it. He
what
solved it.
happened?
And oh, in City College, so we can squash all that mess about he was in the parking lot.
You did it at City College. You were lying. We
You
know
were
this.
lying.
You were lying. Like, so it was beautifully done. It was transparent. It was honest. The interviews were there. And I just felt like
Yep.
for Eddie's, I just needed more depth. I needed a real look behind the glass. Like, I felt like he gave us I would I wouldn't be mad if that was part one. You know what I'm saying?
Same. Because like, where's Mel B? Like, where's like we got the back of Nicole Murphy's head, and like one.
And it's like
So
she's done
we
reality
just go skip
TV.
to wife number whatever. What is this, 3, 4? We're just gonna skip to
Yeah.
her. Yeah,
And then it's like Nicole Murphy has done reality TV. She talked to the camera. She's very likable
very much.
personality. She knows you the most. You could have done
Yeah,
a very strict amount of questions that she can answer, and then whatever shit you don't like, we cutting that shit out. Like
completely.
we needed someone else's that's actually around you. Dave Chappelle did
Exactly.
not come up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So it's like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like Jamie Foxx didn't really they came up, I'm not saying, but they
You're their inspiration. Like they look up to you. But what about your peers besides Jerry Seinfeld? Like who else?
yeah, like we're the ones that
Because
came from right up under you, like even DL and them, they at least was like the generation after
right, at
that were
least,
able
yeah.
to like DL, Steve Harvey, Bernie Mac, they were at least able to marry what he was doing. Like they
Yes.
came out like Martin. I wouldn't have mattered to hear what Martin thought. Like they
Me
actually came
either.
up like you stand up, took them up, and they were able to make their own TV shows,
Right.
get in movies. People don't want to give like Lil Rel does that to me too. Lil Rel made it off stand up, made his own
Mm-hmm.
TV show, got on the
Mm-hmm.
sitcom, got in movies. Like he really doing this shit. Like and really
He is.
bring that community back home. Like this weekend, he's doing a screening with Robert Townsend, like for a charity for some black organization, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I just need it's 2025, nigga. We need the real. What's going on?
We need you to be transparent because people can Google and look up stuff anyway, and there's all sorts of footage out anyway. And of course we can decipher what's real and what's not at this point. But no, it did. It felt I thought it was nice. Like in the South, we just say, oh, it was really nice.
And it was
And
nice to see a comedian make it
it
in
was
that nice ass
nice.
house.
It was nice, and we got to tour the house 3 times, and we get it, and maybe that's why we didn't get more information because you're protecting all of that. But I still feel like you have the right attorneys, you have the royalties, you have everything you need to hold on to your piece of heaven on earth. But yeah, we would have appreciated a bit more, raw. We would have appreciated if you were a bit more raw, pun all the way intended. But Eddie is not gonna. He's just not. And you had Arsenio there kind of like backing him up as like a peer. Like he checked, I felt like there were some box checks. I was still kind of inspired by it. But at the end of the day, I was interested in how he was going to handle the SNL thing because the way the SNL story was told is kind of not how it played out in real time. You were pretty pissed at SNL when they did like the big SNL because you didn't come. You didn't come to the SNL reunion, and you only came when they gave you your own entire
So
show,
and he
which
wasn't at the reunion. Was it this year? Was that the third?
it
What was the
was
was that last
year
year?
before. I think it was like the year before because it was like a big deal, and Eddie made it like really clear he wasn't coming. Like, I don't need to come do that. And then like Lauren Michaels gave him his own thing. So yeah, I thought that was good. And that's an example of something that you can watch while you're off.
Mm-hmm.
You have some time off during Christmas. It's like what, not even maybe it's maybe 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours.
About
We got
85 minutes.
yeah, we got the Diddy doc out. I mean, that's something to also watch. Like, if you're just not ever gonna get in the Christmas spirit, you're like, ladies, this was cute. I liked hearing about Finding Joy from y'all because I ain't gonna watch it. And thank you, Charlene, for telling me not to watch Christmas by Design because I won't. But I'll tell my grandmother to watch it. Thank you for telling me that Brandy movie is I. Now there is a movie coming out with Trina and Malik Yoba. I think that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Trina in a Christmas movie just feels diabolical.
It does, but I'm here for it. If you
I'm
have for
here for it.
like for a non-Christmas series, All Her Fault
Yeah,
was amazing. The Beef
yeah.
in Me is amazing, and who I know this about to sound crazy, but
What?
The Dairy series on HBO
Oh
is
yes.
amazing. The way that they done took Dairy and included
Yeah.
the Black culture,
Black. I saw that.
Native Americans, the
Oh.
white people, and put it together, it is off the chain. And it's another thing, just like Tyler, you're gonna be watching that first episode like, what the hell? Then you're gonna go 15 minutes, be like, what the hell? Then you're gonna be like, the fuck this got to do with dairy? But just
What?
trust me.
Just hang in there.
Hang, it is so good. And we have some amazing Black actors on there, children and adults, and they are stealing the show. It gives you Lovecraft County. If
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lovecraft Country that
yes,
Jonathan Majors was in.
yes. And I only say that
And
because it's just
Molette.
it's some deeper shit going on. And like we
Mm.
finally it's good. And they dropping it every week. So I think I'm on episode 6. It's
Mhm.
amazing. And you don't have to watch any its or anything before that to know what's going on. This is
And there we and that's what I want to know. And I owe you because look, you watch Finding Joy, you didn't think you were gonna get through it. So you'll probably get a text from me like, girl, now what do you have me watching?
you're
And
gonna be
then
watching dairy like, but once you get to them Black people, you're gonna be like, hold on now.
mm-hmm,
What y'all doing, my people? What's going on?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Good.
Well, and I don't know if you've seen All's Fair, but I watched All's Fair. I know it got horrible reviews when it first came out because Kim Kardashian's in it. If anybody decides not to watch All's Fair, it's a Ryan Murphy project. Anybody decides not to watch All's Fair just because of Kim Kardashian, you were missing out. Like there are so many other actors in this show. You got Glenn Close, you got Niecy Nash, you got Naomi Watts. Niecy Nash's character is like my favorite. And every episode is a different divorce story. And
Ooh,
in each divorce story, there is a celebrity cameo. So Jessica Simpson's been in it. Rick Stanfield has been in it. Is that his name?
love him.
Jesse's girl. Brr, 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 that guy. He plays an old asshole musician who's forced his wife to get a bunch of plastic surgeries and now she's divorcing him. Um,
That for her.
the girl that played Jessie Spano in
And Saved by the Bell.
she's in
I love
it.
her. I would never forget that episode when they made Jessie do speed. And she
I'm so excited.
so excited.
Excited. So tired.
That shit was peak.
Chef's kiss. Well, you think that was great. She acts crazy in this too, so go for it.
But okay, I gotta watch her because that's my
Yeah, All's Fair is actually good. I endorse it. I endorse it. But
okay.
yes, okay. So before we go, because you've been so generous with your time, so generous. Which I don't know. Maybe you had a good time. Did you have
I had a
fun?
good time. This was nice. Can't wait to get my hot cocoa cup.
It's in the mail, girl. Raise roof. I want you to tell us like what you got going on. Tell us a little bit. I know there's a special project that's very close to your heart that you want us to know about. So please, 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 you mentioned your documentary plenty of times, which I love. Love that. So yes, tell me about your documentary. Tell me what you got going on, Arleta.
So I am almost done with my feature documentary, which is about myself, Arlieta Hall, a Chicago comedian that uses stand-up comedy and improv to communicate with my father, who is a person losing himself of Alzheimer's disease. I
Mm-hmm.
am very, very, very excited. It will be close to about 85 minutes. I've been working on it for about 7 years alongside with my co-director, Brittany Alslot. We won the pitch competition this year with Black Public Media. Shout out to Black Public Media York. Yes, this has been a very trying year for documentaries in general because Trump has defunded public television. So it is very
Mm-hmm.
crazy that I actually won a grant
I
this year,
love it.
and a few of them. So I'm almost done. It is the film is to celebrate caregivers, aging adults, and bring together medical professionals and artists. So please, please, please go to my website, findingyourlaughter.com. I'm going to sing it again. It's findingyourlaughter.com. HAUTIESHurry.com. Please go to the website, subscribe to the newsletter so you can stay tuned with every single thing that we have going on in the documentary. It is very important to me because once the film is released, I will be on the road doing screenings, but not just your normal screenings. I'll be partnering with comedy theaters and senior living facilities to bring together medical professionals, caregivers, aging adults, and artists like myself because we all like to laugh. We all
Yep.
get confused. We are all aging, and we are in a time when you don't know if you will have to care for someone or be cared for. So it's just super important for me to bring joy, and that's what our mission is behind the documentary. Finding Your Laughter is to promote joy while caregiving.
I love it. I love that. You and I talked about it a little bit when we met this summer. And I love it. I love it so much. And I'm so proud of you because the hardest thing to do is complete a project. Is to start the project is the hardest part, they say, but then the next hardest part is to complete the project. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, I learned a lot just from the little bit that you shared about finding your laughter and .com. And I will definitely subscribe to your newsletter. And we do need to continue our conversation about that, as you know. And because there's some resources that, I mean, I live in Houston, huge medical center here. So it would
Please connect me. And anyone watching this,
absolutely.
please subscribe, email, and let's connect. I
Please subscribe to
please
her, yeah,
subscribe.
to her page and to
And
her
yes, we have
cause.
to talk, Shar. We have to,
We
with a
have
hot
to.
cocoa cup about caregiving in the medical field.
That's all I'm saying. That's why
And
the
then we'll
cup
be
is
on
so
here
big.
when the film comes out, we can just review it.
I mean, I mean, I want to. I
We
want
got
to.
we got to come up with like a special way. Maybe we have to have like a few like the community. Like we'll do a
Yeah,
special screening and then we'll
yeah.
come on and then we'll do it and we'll get like feed. We'll figure it out. We have to make it.
We'll figure it out because I see some lives in our future, like
Yeah.
some like YouTube lives, and I would love to definitely talk about your documentary once it's out, and I would love a behind the scenes take from you is what I would love, and just kind of like on MTV when they have storytellers and the artists would talk about the story behind each song. Like I would love to know different scenes like, oh guys, like this day was actually an interesting day because but the weather wasn't
Oh,
cooperating, or this train kept going by, or the plane kept flying over, or whatever the challenges are, because you're always going to inspire somebody else with your story. I am very inspired by you, and I was so honored and excited that you wanted to be on the show and that you accepted my invitation to be on the show. So super excited. The only couple of things I've got, again, we have merch now, the hot cocoa cups. They are available. I gotta put the link up on the site to order them. This is like hot off the press. I got them like 2, 3 days ago. And
it looks
also
so
we'll have,
good in your hands. Your nails are so nice.
right?
That hand model. I'm just so impressed, baby. Yeah, show them nails off with that cup. This could be
Yeah,
you. This could be you this
this could be
holiday.
you.
You don't want to be at home sipping out of that same like me. Ain't got no lid. Ain't
Ain't
got
got
no
no
lid.
lid.
Somebody
Look at
gave
that.
me this. This ain't no hot cup charmer. You got to put that down. Nobody want to drink hot chocolate out of that. It's
Look, I'm here to
me.
tell you. And I have big hands. So this is a big cup. This is 15 ounces. I'm here to play with you.
Don't make cups like that no more.
They
But
don't make
do
them
now.
like this. No more. Okay. And I made it dark on the inside because people don't like to mind their business. What's in your cup is your business.
Oh, I love that.
That's your business.
Literally yours.
I'm not gonna put a white interior on a cup so everybody's in your mix.
I don't like that. I never have. I'm transparent, but not that transparent.
Thank you. This could be Earl Grey tea for all we know. Okay. We don't know. But yeah, so I've got the merch. I've got my keychains. Do I have one available around here laying around somewhere? I'm horrible at this, and I'm actually a salesperson. Well, the keychains actually on my site. You've already seen those.
Yeah.
I've premiered those at another time. And yeah, we have more episodes coming. I am gonna go see Wicked 2 as promised.
Yeah.
Wicked 2 as promised. And I really think that might be it. Just know this, as you see more episodes like me and Arlieta did tonight, we're gonna talk about the Christmas movie. We're gonna talk about some other stuff. But we can all agree that, like, she brought up the Dairy It series. Sometimes you just want to watch something else. Whatever makes you happy, that's all that matters. Whatever helps you escape reality for a little bit is all that matters. And that's it. So this year I'm gonna do things a little different. You may see some solo episodes with just me. That's fine. Um, Hot Cocoa Critics is expanding into year round. So we have, yep, more episodes coming outside of the Christmas season, but we will be also talking about some non-Christmas movies. And who knows, you know what? I'm gonna go see Wicked 2, and I'm just gonna hack Arleta's calendar. Yeah, I should do that. Hack her calendar and just be like, hey girl, so we have another episode to film. I hope you don't mind. Thanks. Anyways. My dear friend Arlieta Hall, it was such a pleasure tonight. And please come back.
Charlene, anytime you have me, I'll come. That was my little country
Yay.
accent. I know it wasn't good.
It was good. It was good. Look, just get in the car. That's my Chicago accent. It's not.
You did that. You did that.
Okay, okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. The bad Oscar, Joe. I don't know.
Good enough.
With that said, hi, Coco Critics. Fa la 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 la.
Uh,
Yay.
yay.
Yay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.